Well, with all previews done and dusted, only the big show remains. Participants and performers are ready to bring the nation's birthday bash to life and produce a show that Singaporeans can be proud of.
Amongst them are first-timers here with us tonight. Hazelle Teo, she's one of the hosts for the National Day Parade 2023, and Lineath, he's a performer.
Yes.
Right, question for both of you, and Hazelle can take that first. How did you feel when you were first told of your involvement? You as a host, yourself as a performer.
Oh, I was afraid, nervous, excited all at the same time. And I remember the very first thing I did was to text Joaquim Gomez. He's a long-time host for the NDP. And I was so afraid of jinxing that because, you know, they say once you tell someone about your involvement and then, you know, the good things might be just gone like that. So I was really excited to share this news with him right away, and I didn't even tell my parents about it. Yeah, until they really like confirmed me, because I was like, oh, would they be taking that back? But you know, fast forward months down the road, here we are, and I can't be more excited.
Yeah, for me, when Don called me, he was like, bro, I need you to be on the song. To me, it was a no-brainer. I was like, of course, definitely, for sure. Like that Primary 5 me would be just like, you know, like Googling with the googly eyes and be like, yo, that's the one thing I want to do my whole life.
The Shine Your Light official song.
Yes, right. that theme song for this year's
your
NDP.
light, your eyes also shone when you got the news.
The light just blasted out. Yeah, I was so happy. So yeah, like what you said, so happy, excited, nervous, all in one, and I'm so glad lah. Yeah.
Oh, right. And you know, Hazelle, you are a radio host, and you also host other gigs on the side. I have seen you, you know, in action, very confident. You know, there's never ever a moment where I feel that you would be nervous. Although you did mention that, you know, you were nervous when you got the news. But it's quite different when you're performing in front of all of Singapore, isn't it? I mean, is the pressure different?
It is, definitely. In fact, I think since I've started my my job as a host, this has been one of the steepest learning curves for me so far. Like all the rehearsals, standing in front of different crowds, the P5 crowds, the adults, everybody. Every show will just take away something different, and there's just so much more that can be learned. Definitely the pressure is different, but the sense of achievement and fulfillment that this gives me is also off the charts.
Wow.
All right, Lineath, I'm hoping for a slightly different answer from you here.
Yeah,
right? Well,
I mean,
looking at the bio online, you were self-taught. You produced your first piece of work when you were just 14.
Oh wow!
It makes you 30, right?
Yeah, good.
Right.
For me,
yeah. So,
it was like,
how was it different from what she said? Your feeling.
I wasn't thinking too much about. To me, it was just like another performance. Obviously, it's like National Day, so it's like the biggest like platform.
So you're doing the Indian segment,
yeah, so
and then the finale
yes,
segment.
yeah. So I'm doing the Tamil part. So that one that comes naturally, you know, so is the Tamil rap, and then the finale is the English part. So the English one, like, it sort of like brings together like the message of Shine Your Light. So to me, it was just like trying to like represent who I am, but then at the same time trying to like make everyone come together to like say that one line together also. Yeah.
And what is it like collaborating with the others? You know, because you're in this creative field, was there any point where you felt like, you know, there's a clash of, you know, like as the creative juices are flowing? Was there any of that?
Well, for me, it was, I mean, the way the whole show was organized, and I also feel like the artists that were chosen, all of us, everyone, like, ego was out the door, you know? Like, everyone came, everyone was so light-spirited, and everyone was so friendly and like so welcoming to each other. So like from my point of view, it's been the friendliest experience.
Right.
Yeah.
And from a host's point of view, we actually work very closely with the NDP committee. So they have the script writers there, and they allow us to give our creative input. After every show, after every preview, we can exchange our feedback, and they will take our feedback in, and they will make the necessary amendments so that the next show, it can be better than the last. So I really like that, this whole working culture, working together with the committee, people behind the scenes, and my 3 other co-hosts as well, Joaquim, Ishwari, as well as Fauzi Laili.
Yeah. It sounds like these are the people that have been in industry, that people that you work with, and you kind of have that camaraderie, that you're all in this together.
Right. Actually, this is my first time ever working together with Ishwari and Fauzi. Out of the 4 hosts, I'm the only one who is like making my debut in NDP in terms of hosting. So they have really shown me how to do things right. And for that, I'm so grateful.
Yeah, I mean, for like the performance side of things, like Sugar Shay is one of the other performers. So like myself and Sugar, we go way back. Liu also. In fact, Hazel and us, and me, we've worked together before. So,
Right,
So
yes.
in terms of like camaraderie, I feel like there's that unspoken, just we know how it works, you know.
The chemistry, and when everybody just comes together to celebrate Singapore's birthday, I think, you know, like what Lineath mentioned, ego is out of the window.
Yeah.
Everybody just wants to put their best foot forward for Singapore.
Yeah.
I'm interested in you saying they taught you how to do things right. Now, this is not just a hip-hop party. There's a serious note to this.
Right.
It's our national day. So there's a certain seriousness that you would not get with any other occasion.
Definitely.
How has that affected what the kind of work you bring to this commitment?
Well, I feel like this is very different from hosting outside engagements, for example. When we are at the Padang, we are faced with so many people watching us, and the kind of energy to control the crowd is a bit more different. And a kind of seriousness, yet fun-loving spirit that you have to bring to the show, you have to achieve like a good mixture, a good balance as well. So this is something that I've been struggling to grasp since the first rehearsal. And thankfully, moving forward, the four hosts working together, the committee giving us the support, I feel like we have managed to achieve that good balance and blend.
Yeah, definitely. I think definitely what she said is very true. But I feel like from like the performer's point of view, yeah, definitely my role is to bring in the fun, but at the same time, you know, the bigger picture here is to remind everyone that we're here to celebrate the nation, how far we've come as a nation. So like, you know, when we're saying the pledge and singing the national anthem, definitely I feel like that sense of patriotism is also like, we remember that also.
So after weeks and weeks and weeks of rehearsals, it's finally going to happen. It's going to be next week.
Yeah.
How's the final preparation coming along? Is it all smooth sailing?
Yeah, I like to believe so. I think it's been smooth.
Yeah.
It's been good. Everybody has been rehearsing so hard. We have over 4,000 performers that every Saturday just rehearsing again and again for the actual show. So I can't wait for that.
I can't wait for the tear falls and the waterfalls.
You're going to be one of them, right?
I hope. I know I am.
I know for sure I
was
will
a bit
be.
emotional on the last one
Oh,
because I
yeah,
knew it was the
yeah,
last
yeah.
like rehearsal.
Yeah.
But then, that's the only part I'm not looking forward to.
Okay, but you know what? We are really looking forward to is now. Not a lot of the viewers might know that you're actually one of Singapore's like top rappers. You are part of the Grizzle Grind crew. Give us a bit of a teaser. You know, you rap something for us. You know, just before. Yeah, since we're all in this National Day spirit.
Okay, cool. Let's go. Okay, I can do the Tamil part first. So it's like, I float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, and your hands can't hit what your eyes can't see. Yeah, I'm riding with the beat. Yeah, can you feel the heat? Yeah, I'm rapping for the SG. Can you feel the heat? Yeah. Tamil மக்கள் எல்லாம் கூடி வந்து சேருங்க நான் என்னத்த பண்ண போறேன் இங்க நல்லா கேளுங்க இது வந்து தக்கடி மீ தோம் தோமாயா என்ன சொல்றீங்க இந்த பாட்டு பாட போறேன் everybody say yeah.
Oh, thanks so much for doing that for us, and it sounds wonderful. You know, on behalf of CNA, we wish you both the very best. We'll be looking out for you on 9th of August.
Thank you very much for
Thank you
joining
so
us
much.
so late in the evening as well. Hazelle Teo and Lineath.
Thank you.
Thank you.